I run a dust collection hose from tool to tool depending on what I'm using. The connector fits, but it's pretty loose on the planer. Take a look at what happens when the planer is turned on.
That's okay. When I turn on the planer,
the problem is the planer's got a pretty strong fan to help with dust collection by pushing chips out. So for me to use this rather loose fitting connector, I've got to clamp it on there, which is not ideal. The improvement here is going to be a gadget from Rockler. You've probably seen them on other YouTube videos. I know I have. Each tool is going to get this standardized port. The port connects to this deal with the handle, and the hose just is clamped onto the thing with the handle. So there's the same connection going into every tool. The old connection to the jointer worked just fine, but since we're standardizing, it's got to get a connector port just like all the other tools. It just clamps on with a radiator clamp. I'm just using a nut driver to attach the radiator clamp. And it fits just fine. The system works fine on the bandsaw. Works fine on the drum sander. The stock system did not work for the router table because it's got a shelf on the bottom and that just gets in the way. The nozzle and port are just too tall because of that shelf. The solution was to put the Rockler port at the end of the pigtail. That works fine. Later I did add the shelf back onto the router table. Here's the hose attached to the handle, just a radiator clamp. I'm making sure the hose doesn't cause any connection issues. It's fine on the bandsaw. Works fine on the drum sander. The router table connection looks a little weird, but it's convenient to plug in the dust collection hose. Hooks up just fine to the jointer. The big question mark, of course, is whether the planer is going to blow this connection off just like it blew the old one off. So we'll give it a try, kind of show how it would slip on there, making room for wood to come out, you know, if we were actually running wood through the planer. And we'll fire it up. Selector's on. I'm happy. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.